Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So today I'm going to pen test a virtual machine called Node. So this is a virtual machine which is very quite easy and very interesting that much. So first things first, let's go to the terminal and let's see what we got. I'm gonna split my screen like every time. Sudo su and sudo su. I'm gonna clear the screen and I'm gonna clear it here. So the first thing is to identify my IP address. If config, and there I have it. And then what do you think I'm gonna do next? Well, we are right. I'm going to discover. Let's discover minus I, and then it's 0 minus range minus range slash 24. So I'm going to look for the nearest possible IP address, and that's 131. So I'm gonna copy this and right here. So I'm gonna clear the screen and do an nmap scan minus T4 minus A minus V, and I want all ports, and maybe I can just paste it. So there you go. So it's going to scan the ports, the open ports on the computer, started to do a reconnaissance on the remote computer that I just located on the network. So this is quite interesting, isn't it? So at the same time, I can do a nicto scan, nicto -h, and this one is going to scan for vulnerabilities on the targeted machine. You know what I'm gonna do right now? Okay, we just found the port 22 right here, and possibly maybe there's a web browser running, isn't it? So let's just open our browser. There's a web server running. Let's just open our browser and see if my instincts are true. Okay, my PC is running 100% of its resources. That's why it's a little bit slow, but please bear with me. Just be a little bit patient, isn't it? Yeah, please be patient. So here is the browser. I'm gonna press that and hit enter. Yeah, I'm waiting for this to finish. Okay, this one didn't do anything, and that's good. That's good. So in Kali Linux, you got a lot of tools for different purposes. You got a whole lot of them. So we got for vulnerability analysis. Some of them are graphical user interfaces, and that's why I don't want to use them. But they are quite good tools right here, right? Oh, ZenMap. You know, got ZenMap. Wow, this is interesting. I didn't note that. ZenMap is quite easy because it's a graphical user interface for Nmap, like that. So it's quite easy to use. Web application analysis. got some Bepsu, so all these, and yeah, okay. So you just have to be a little bit patient here. You just have to be a little bit patient, and yeah, I can see we found put 3,000 open, and then we don't have a web server running, so which means that we are going to do most of the things on the terminal, isn't it? Wow, that's gonna be something else. But that's what pen testing is all about, isn't it? Just looking for the best way to enter a house, whether be it a window, be it an air vent, as long as there's something open where we can actually start from. So we see there's port 22, which is SSH, and that you can actually take the version and then you scan it for vulnerabilities. And wow, we got port 3000, but this is the one which is running HTTP. So it's not running the standard HTTP, it's running on port 3000. So if I come in and I put 3000, it's gonna lead me to a server, right? So that's gonna be interesting. And yeah, it's good. So those are the two open ports that we have, and we got nothing else. Wow. Okay. So let's have it. Let's see what do we have here. And there's this page which has been seen. This is like login page, right? My place and then login page. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna duplicate this and go to the login page. Well, because my PC is running 100% of its resource here, this computer is an oldie but a goodie. I can't open BebSuite because BebSuite uses a lot of resources, right? But I can actually, if it is a web server that's you're gonna be focusing more on, it's good to open BebSuite as it can do a lot of stuff like doing reconnaissance about the web, maybe from vulnerability assessment. And the thing about web application hacking, I think I did a course about. I actually did a course about it. It's all about clicking. You have to click as much links as possible. So yeah, you might do that. So you're gonna come here. So this one is leading us back to the home. Actually, look at my far left corner. That one, it's bringing me back, and this login is leading us to the login. And then what do we have? We have Tom. It's gonna lead us to profiles slash Tom. Mark. It's gonna lead us to profiles slash Mark. Resting is gonna lead us to profiles slash resting. And what is my place? My place is a new collaboration project by the guru of social media to bring you the most secure platforms ever to meet new people. Sign ups are closed while this we finish app development, but feel free to take a look at the profiles of our existing users. So you can have a look at the profile of Tom. User blogs. User blogs are still not completed. Check back later to learn more about Tom. Okay, so who do we have? How about Mark? Um, User bios is still not completed. Check back later. This is Mark Zuckerberg, isn't it? Yeah. And who is this Rastafari? Still not completed. So whose profile was completed then? Oh man. So here's the login page. So we come here, we're gonna take Wapalizer and gonna take choose. So Wapalizer, what it does, it identifies what made the page, the web page. So we see we got some Angular, some PD, some. Okay. So there is no database right here. It would have shown us that there's an SQL. When we did that machine about the academy, we saw that there was an SQL database and it was easy for us to inject some SQL. So yeah, trying to inject some SQL is a no-brainer because of that. How about these other pages? So it's one of the same thing. There's nothing more. Yeah. So what if we don't know the credentials, right? Let's try to log in. Oh, so login field incorrect credentials is specified. Okay, nice. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to look at the page source. Maybe I'm gonna look and see something interesting. For website, you would have done that already for you. Yeah. So we got a lot of comments here. A lot of comments. Yep, and a lot of comments. Upgrade. You're using an updated browser and stuff. So here we got some JavaScripts right here, some scripts. So we're gonna open the ones which look very interesting. We got app.js. We got home.js. Login. Yeah, maybe in the login.js we're gonna see some login credentials. Admin.js. Profile.js. I think these ones are the most interesting JavaScript that we got so far. There's nothing even interesting right here. Is there anything interesting? No, there's nothing interesting. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start reading these. So you're seeing this app.config. Okay. Oh, nice. So this is the template that was used to create the home page. This one was used to create the page, flash out the profile and stuff. Okay. So let's just go to and see the template, what it looks like, isn't it? So I'm gonna just paste it, remove the source here so you can actually see it rendering. Okay, this is it. I mean, this is yeah, that's the template that was used, but there is some CSS and some Bootstrap, which makes it quite easy and quite intuitive. And we got some API user. Oh, wow. So we got some users. Let's see what we got. Okay, I'm gonna remove that. I'm gonna hit enter. So wow. Oh, we got some hash files. We got ID and then we got the user. This is Tom's account. Wow. And none of them is an administrator though. So which means that we can actually log in as them, these guys. So let's just take the hashes. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna copy this, come here, and we're gonna make a text file, nano. No, let's just do some echo that. I'm gonna make a file called tone dot text. Good. And then we're gonna do the same for mark. We're going to do the same for mark. Echo mark.text, and then rusting, copy. We're gonna do some echo. So what echo does is like is saying, hey, you hear these words when you do an echo command. It what do echoes do? When you call your name, the echoes repeat it, isn't it? So that's the same concept. But right now we are saying that those echoes, I want them to get into this file, rustating, rustating. We are saying instead of you echoing back, put them in this file. Look, if I remove rustating and just feel like echo, it's just gonna echo. So let's clear that. So now we got these files, but what type of hashes are those? So I'm gonna clear the screen and use this so-called hash identifier, and I'm gonna paste that because I know it was used for the same encryption. So it's SHA-256, right? Yeah. So that was the encryption used, and it's interesting, isn't it? So, but we don't know. Do you know how to crack passwords? Do you know how to recover them from hash files to passwords? Do you know how to do that? So that was SHA-256. Wow, this is interesting. Okay, let's go on and see and keep on looking in our JavaScript. Okay, so we got API sessions authenticate. Oh, we got a path code admin. Just copy it. And we're gonna paste it. Then remove the source here. Then we're gonna press enter and see what the admin panel looks like. So it's loading. Then while it loads, let's look at another one. We got some API admin backup and some API sessions, but some backup are the ones which are interesting right here. Maybe we're gonna find something in the backup files. Okay, gonna copy and we're gonna paste it. Paste, and here we're gonna paste. We're gonna press enter. Oh, it's false. Okay, wow. We are the raw data these readers. What's the data? That. Okay, nice. I get it. And then we got some API users. Yeah, where are the API users? These ones? No, these ones. No, those ones. Oh, I removed the page. Okay, let's just check. Maybe they are one and the same thing, but I don't know. Copy. and I'm gonna paste it here. Wow, we just got another account. This one, my okay. Okay, so we're gonna copy this, and but this one is the administrator now. That makes it quite interesting. Okay, let's just copy, and we're just gonna echo again. What's the name? My well, let's just copy that. Copy. We come here for a paste. This one is the same thing. Replace admin account. Wait a minute. Okay, let me change my position of sitting. Oh, nice. So now we got that in mind, and so it's quite interesting. So what we're gonna do, right, is you're going to attempt to crack these passwords that we got. Um, I know it's not gonna be quite easy, but let's see our word list. Word lists. Okay, nice. So we already have our word list there. So I'm gonna clear that screen, but I'm afraid that my PC may crash because it's running 100% of resources, and the tool that I want to use will use a lot of resources. So it's gonna be like this tool called Hashcat. This tool is one of the best tools for cracking passwords. So what we're gonna do is we have SHA-256, right? So I'm gonna do hashcat.h so that you can actually see clear. Wait, let me exit this one twice. Exit again, and it's thrice. I didn't know that. So you're gonna look at this. So it's gonna open in help mode. It's a quite handy tool, especially if you got a PC that has got uh, a lot of computer power. It uses the computer power to do password cracking, and it's good that way. But it's taking quite long, quite a while. Okay, so we have all these accounts. That's the ID. But I feel like if I had websuit, I would have tried to manipulate the ID and put it. Is it a session ID? I don't know, but I feel like that. It's just that okay. I feel it. Yeah, it's taking quite a while. It's actually taking its time, and that's where it actually is. I don't think we got anything else to do here in this browser. You already have what you wanted. So Hashcat is not the only tool that you can use for password cracking, though. There are a lot of tools that are out there which are quite handy for password cracking. There are some online tools, some offline tools, some rainbow tables, and a lot of stuff. But for me right now, I think it will be quite handy to use Hashcat. Okay, Yeah, it's taking its time. Hmm, it's taking its time. Wow, I didn't expect it to be this super slow. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, there you go, Night Farm. So right now we see that that's MD5. This is the example when you want to use a word list, right? So what you're gonna do is you can actually go up and you're gonna look for SHA-256. SHA SHA-256. Okay, your SHA-256 script. We got you look, all these encryptions can be cracked using hashcat. Okay, SHA-256, SHA-256, where is SHA-256? You see, there's a lot here. You can actually crack nearly any, I mean, any encryption. SHA-256, SHA-256. Look at this SHA-256, all this. But those are not the ones that we are looking for. We are looking for a raw SHA-256 like we saw in hash identifier. And okay, let's continue looking for the one, the SHA-256. Okay, not that one. SHA-256. SHA-1, SHA-256. This one. Supposedly this one. It's 1400. It's a plain SHA-256, isn't it? But right, this one is written SHA-256. I'm not sure, but this is a raw hash. This is the one that we want, which is a raw hash. So we're gonna use that one. So what are we gonna do here? This one, okay, what we're gonna do is gonna clear this, and then we are going to, can you combine all the hashes and just put them in one file? Maybe that's gonna help us a little bit. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and combine them into one file. Maybe that's gonna help a little bit. No, no. Let's just create them one. So it's gonna be like hashcat. So it's gonna be like hashcat, hashcat minus m 1400, and then we put the hashes. So we're gonna start with Tom. Let's start with tom.text, and then we are going to use a word list in user share word lists, word lists. Let's just take a word list from John, and then we're gonna press enter. Let's see, it's gonna take its time. I know. And there's nothing we can do about it. All you have to do is to be patient, and maybe that will help. Okay, and there we are. We just got the password, right? So the password is SpongeBob. So we wanna copy this. We're gonna copy that SpongeBob, right? Okay, nice. So I'm going to do for each and every hash. I clicked the wrong thing. Okay, here we come back here. So I'm just gonna do this. Wait, like I said, but I feel like I just have to do that. Okay, let's just like for you. But it would be quite hard for me to know which one is which. So let me just say Nano Tom, and I'm just gonna put it right here that it's SpongeBob, and I'm going to save it and yes, like that. So I'm going to do the same for each and every one of these. Then this is not good. Okay, yeah, just have to fade. My keyboard is no longer functioning well, and yeah, you know, that's we have what we have Mac, right? And then use share word lists John the text. So I'm gonna do the same here, and I'm gonna skip this process and just go to the results. Oh, it's already here. It's Snowflake. Okay, nice. So just gonna copy this and just gonna open. That's Mac, isn't it? It's Mac. And I'm just gonna put that in this file. And let's go to the next one. Where is it? It's rusting. Rustating. I didn't say rustating dot text. Oh man, I have to go and fix it. Move rustating to rustating dot text. Kit rustating dot text. Good. So I'm gonna do that for rustating too. Rustating user share word lists John, and boom. Let's see. I'm going. Okay. Workload adjusted. Yeah, the memory. I guess it's the memory thing. Yeah, it's the memory thing. Okay. Maybe sorry about the thing. Oh, what other? Hmm, my place. Let's try this one and see. Okay, there we got it. That's Manchester. That's Manchester. So wow, we just cracked that one. And the thing right here is interesting that because we know that the my the one that we just cracked was an admin account, isn't it? My place admin account. So this one is the one we suppose we should have started by cracking. So I'm just gonna nano my, and then I'm gonna put it in there and save it like that. So what am I gonna do? I'm going to the login, right? LS. I'm going to the login and I'm going to log in with this admin account. Okay, so that's the username. Paste, and the password is Manchester. Hopefully I spelled it correctly. And I'm going to log in. Wow. We just did. So now we got a backup file. The backup file we found earlier, and then we're gonna download this backup file. And is it downloaded? It's now downloading. Good. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna clear this and I'm gonna say ls cd downloads, and I'm gonna list the files in the downloads. We got my place.backup. So I want to read this file. I don't know how it can be read, so it's gonna be cat my place.backup. Whoa, wow. This is not good. But as far as the end I can see, it shows that this is a basic step 4, something of that sort. So what am I gonna do right now is I'm gonna kit it again. My oh man, come on. But this time I'm gonna try to decode it with base, the base 64 dash D, and yeah, wow. Okay, okay, yeah, I see. So this got all of all those HTML and all this stuff, some bootstrap. I see. It's more like there is a zip file, right? It's more like there's a zip file. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this and then I'm gonna put it in my place dot dot zip. Alright. I say that based on the fact that I can see that there are some files, a lot of files inside this thing, a lot of them. So I feel like it might be a zip file or something of that sort. So I'm going to try to open the downloads folder and see what's in there. Like, can I open the zip archive? Okay, maybe just use the terminal. This is all right. Like I told you, yeah, there's something. Oh, nice. But they are logged. Okay, no problem, no problem. So we're gonna try and clear this. And if it was a terminal, we're going to say unzip, and then we're gonna give the. But it's saying it's logged. Give us a password. I don't know the password. I don't want to lie. I don't want to lie, but okay. So maybe I don't know. Incorrect password in that. I'm okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna crack the password, the zip file. So I'm gonna use this so-called fcrack zip, right? I'm gonna say that as unzip. I mean, just minus D, and then the password is in user share word lists. I'm gonna use rocq.txt, and then I put the file my place.zip. Oh, within some seconds the password was found, so I'm gonna copy the password and then copy, and then I'm gonna unzip it now. Because now I'm saying that I got the password, and then I'm gonna just paste it and enter, and voila, voila. So right now what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna open this bar www my place. So we got this app.js, what static and stuff. So which one very interesting here is the app.js. Maybe it contains something concerning the application itself. So I'm gonna open it like that, so we can see that it's crypto. Okay, MongoDB. Oh, we got a MongoDB here and mark that. Okay, okay. So it's saying that it's logging in with this to the local host, right? And possibly the password is this. Let's try to log in that. So we're gonna say, but so okay, let's just copy this. All right, come on. So I'm gonna try to log in with this as our credentials. So I'm gonna try SSH. No. Copy. It's 192.168.198.131. Well, I feel like it's an SSH. Why? Because the only port that we have which is open for connection is an SSH. So I'm gonna try this as the password 27017. Try and paste the enter. Man, we didn't log in. 27017. 27017. Permission denied again. Or we're supposed to use Mac. Maybe. Supposedly Mac. Okay. Or maybe I got it. Or maybe I got it wrong. Wait. Okay, the slash. So it's saying this is the username and then this is the password, which is used to log in at localhost. And all right, so it's possible that the username is Mark. Why is the username? We already had it. I don't know what I was thinking. Was we already have a username, a user code Mark, right? So it's gonna be like Mark. It's 192.168.198.131, and this is possibly the password. This one. So I'm just gonna copy it. Shift copy or shift paste. Now press enter and boom, we are inside the machine. Wow, after quite a while. So I don't think I will need these ones, but maybe we got other users inside, right? We got other users inside this thing, but they said it's constant. Yeah, they say that it's constant. Okay. Users. Okay. So let's do like sudo -l. The password for Mac, we know that. Right. Oh, we already forgot. Okay. The password for Mac is this, and you have to copy it. Right. Copy selection, and we're going to paste it. So these are Mac may not run sudo or not. H. Alright, nice. So I'm gonna list files in here. There's nothing. What about in the temp folder? cd temp. Let's we got a MongoDB socket. We got a VMware root. Okay, so communicate that MongoDB dot 27.017 sock. No such file directory. Okay, let's create this. So what I'm gonna do, you know what I'm gonna do right now. But as for where I got right now, I already have an account, and that's one of the things that you do in penetration tests. We only have, if you got access, then you're already good to go. So I'm gonna do Python minus module http dot server 18, and I'm going, oh no, I should be like lean piece first, because I want to go and use lean piece. Clear that, and then we're gonna use okay, no, not that. Python minus m http dot server on port 18. So I want to download lean piece. I'm gonna do wget lean piece dot http // it's 192.168.198.128 /leanpiece.sh, and we download the lean piece. So I'm gonna do this clear the screen first, and then we are going to give lean piece some privileges, chmod plus executable privileges for lean piece.sh, and I'm gonna say bash, please do run for me lean piece.sh. Voila. So right now we are just hoping for the best in this situation, as lean piece is going to look for some privilege escalation techniques. So it's done now. So right now, yeah, I've come a long way, and I feel like I'm going to leave this for you to look for the privileges of this box, and you're gonna see what you got. I just helped you to get access to it, and I want to see whether you can actually do it. But I'll just pause the video and see whether you can actually gonna get some privileges. Thank you.